Ah, you made it. You're allowed out. Nice one. Cheers. Thank you for turning up. Back down a bar. I'm happier today. I've had a little clear out. Not done any videos lately, not done any rambling videos lately, not done any lives. I've done some lives because that was a little bit easier. I've not done the actual videos yet either, proper content videos, which I'm a bit disappointed in myself about really. It's getting time, I've been tired, but boring you to death as usual with my decorating antics, but the whole floor now is finished. The whole bottom floor now is, all the floor's been done of the house. And I've sort of not almost finished conservatory. Well, it never gets finished, does it? I've actually got, I don't know if you can see my fancy cushions. Mrs. Odd she bought some for the conservatory. We built some benching. Women love storage, don't they? So we built some benching. My son did. My oldest son, Joe. If you watched any of the lives, you would have heard of Joe, because he's the catchphrase expert. Or JC, as he's commonly called. So we got some, my son built some sort of benches in the conservatory, storage benches, and my missus bought some cushions for the furniture. These little, because we looked at getting some foam stuff. Rolls of foam. Cheers, by the way. I'm back on the Mighty Oak Brewery story about that. We looked to get some rolls of foam and making some cushions in there, but it's quite expensive. And I was going to get my sister-in-law to make some cushions down here, to be honest with you. We all talked to Mickey. She went online and bought these booster cushions that you can get smaller ones, 40 by 40 centimetres for chairs, but you can get 50 by 50 centimetre cushions. A company called Wayfair in the UK sell them. So she bought these cushions. We sort of took the mickey. They're a bit thicker than my ones actually, but it's quite cheap. Various prices, but like $9.99 a cushion, 50 by 50 centimetres. We all sort of took the mickey. She loves purple, so she bought some purple ones. So with her fancy pillars at the back, that they look all right. So I measured up and priced up on my bench down here. I thought, you know what, as a stopgap, we always say stopgap, but it won't be a stopgap. It'll probably be permanent. I looked online for similar, they didn't do my size, but I found these ones, these red ones, which are quite a bit pubbish, and they fit perfectly here. I bought 5. I think that was from a company called Homescapes in the UK. Because I ordered over a certain amount, I think they came at £9, £14, but I found a code online as well, a discount code, so because I bought 5, it's free delivery. And they fit in perfectly. They're not the thickest cushions, a little bit thinner than the ones that she bought, they're not the thickest cushions in the world. Actually, let me show you. I know it's sad talking about cushions, but while we're having a beer, we might talk about something. Well, I've got to find my mate up in a minute as well. There's another story for you. Let me just show you. Bright red. They look quite nice down the old pub. I quite like them. So if you're interested, Homescapes. They don't endorse me. They don't promote me. I had to pay for these myself, by the way. But you got the option. You buy roll that foam stuff, get a cushion made up on the internet, or get someone of your friends to make it up. Material's quite expensive. You get a couple of lengths of material, make up a box and all that. It's quite expensive. But these are ideal. 50 by 50 centimetres. They do 40 by 40, but these are 50 by 50. They fit on there lovely. 5 I've got. Cosy as you like. Ready for the football this year. So that brings me on to the football. Right, so what happened? Doing the house up, doing a bit of decorating. Let me have a mouthful. Give me phone, hold it. TV controls, I put my feet up. Lovely. So done the decorating, that's what I was saying, done the decorating, cleared out the house. And well, the side of the house is a bloody joke now. It's like 10 trips to the tip or another skip. We won't get another skip because we spent thousands on skips last year. So that's not happening, so I'm going to have to go to the tip a few times. So you can't get inside the house, and it's down inside the house now, so. Excuse me, itchy nose. When you get to a certain age, you get like itchy noses. It's not about the hairs or nothing, it's just an itchy nose habit. Little sign, if you're not watching me lives, little sign someone sent me. I love that. So, done the decorating the house, cleared the conservatory, all the crap ended up down here. Finally, me and my son finished off the hall and the lounge and that the other day, and I said, right, I'm not having it anymore, darling, so I sort of put my foot down a little bit. And then she sort of said, well, you do what you're told, and I said, yeah, okay. But anyway, so there's a load of crap down the side of the house now. I've got some cushions I've hid around. For the purpose of this video, I've got some furniture cushions hidden around there. I think we're on about getting a storage for that. That's furniture cushions. Anyway, my bar is almost back to normal. I'm pleased now because you can move again in here. I was getting a right hump. I was sort of like, I was getting on a downer, proper. I won't say depressed because that'll demean anyone that's got real depression. I'll get slagged off, but I was getting a little bit upset. And my bar that I've built over a few years became another dumping ground storage area. So I've got rid of it all really. I've got some cushions hidden around the corner there. But I'm back in my bar. Hence, I'm sitting here now. I'm sitting in this little location. You know, I've never sat here before and done a video. And you know, sign there. I don't know if you noticed me golf trophies there. Longest drive. Good days that was. That reminds me of another little story I've got to tell you. So yeah, so bar's cleared out now. So I'm a happy bunny now. Really happier. So I can sit here. Or over there. I've got 2 bar chairs over there. I ain't got my table with my pub table. I don't know that's happening at the moment. I can sit at the bar there now. I'm not sat over there for ages. I can sit behind the bar while I do my lives. Hence, I think someone on Facebook, there's a Facebook page now, Life of John Facebook. If you're a subscriber, pop along, say hello. Someone on Facebook was quite rightly so. I'm glad they said so. And they said, look, you know, we don't like the lives, we like the rambles, which I'm doing now. And I'm not doing it because I just took him, but a couple of people mentioned it, fun enough. I'm not stupid. I'm trying to do a bit for everyone, keep everyone happy. I prefer doing the content videos really, but they are quite hard to film on your own, to be quite honest with you. They take a lot of setting up, a lot of time, and you've got to have the weather on your side as well. I like these little rambling videos. I can sit down, have a beer, no one answers me back. It's less stressful. I've mentioned it before. The lives are good fun. It's a late drink and a bit too much to drink really, because we get a bit out of hand. It is being a bit lazy though sometimes, the lives, I do feel, because I've said before, when you film a live, if this was live, I'd be interacting with people for one thing. It gets me a bit stressed, but have a few drinks and a laugh. You're always worried if people don't turn up on a live, but or they start abusing you. But they've been good so far. I enjoy them. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy them. But with the lives, it's sort of laziness because you finish recording a live straight away. I think it's on YouTube automatically virtually. That's it. It's up there live. You don't do any editing. This video here, I have to put it onto my computer, play about a bit, edit it, get rid of some spots, bit of makeup and that, you know, and edit out my sniffing. Excuse me. Any little, not often with me, I must admit, every now and again I get a little, what they call a pregnant pause, where I just sort of sit there thinking, what should I say now? Doesn't happen with me often, I must admit, so I have to edit that bit out. But I'll say that's not a regular occurrence, to be fair. So yeah, that's the flooring done. My bar's back to normal, so hopefully this channel will be getting back on track. That's the plan anyway. Now, shall I tell you about... Well, first of all, yeah. Bought a new TV for the lounge area now, so I had a 42-inch plasma over there. I've got a 40... whatever I've got anyway. Behind you now... because we bought a new TV, my son Joe is into his tech. He said, Dad, guess what? Every spring, which is now, every spring in the UK, or wherever, spring, every year the TV tech companies bring out new models. So I think Samsung they'll bring out new model TVs. So he was flicking through the internet, and we've just done some decorating. Our fireplace has sort of been boarded up for a TV. And he'd done some flicking for the internet, and he discovered that if you buy last year's model, which are still the flagship models, say they was £1,400 last year, we got it for like £700. So we upgraded our TV to a 65-inch in there now, which is pretty much the largest TV we can get on the chimney breast thing, without it overlapping the edges, and it looks lovely. It's not the top of the range one, but like I say, it's last year's model. But if you do a little tip for you, if you do a search on the internet, and it normally in brackets Samsung, that it says 2021. No, tell you what, it's just bloody 2020. I'm going ahead of myself, getting ahead of myself there. I don't want to age myself. So the TV spare, so you've got a 65-inch indoors now, so the TV spare was going to go in my son's bed, but he's going away. That's another story. He's going away for a little while. My other youngest son doesn't. My daughter's moved out. My other youngest son doesn't watch TV a lot. He's a YouTuber, gamer, blah blah blah, whatever they do. So my son didn't really want his TV, so I put it up the loft. No, Johnny Boy's having it, so I grabbed it, and brought it down here. So I've got behind us now. I've got a nice. I think it's 50 inch. I don't know what that is actually. It's a nice big TV. Let me spin the camera around. I'm going to show you actually. Not that you're bothered. Cut. There you go. That's better. Because the bezel on this TV is silver, which is fine down here. In the house, it didn't match the grey fireplace, so we've got a new one now with a grey or black bezel. I think this is 50 inch. I think, I'm not sure. Mrs. said, a bit too good for down here, but it's perfect. Football coming up, Euros, you're laughing. Let me spin the camera back round. I've done a show about my TVs. But anyway, if you're in the market, hang on. Excuse me, yeah, so if you're in the market for a TV, yeah, they're cheaper. Well, they're not cheap, but if you get last year's model, you are laughing. So all the lads and lasses out there, if you've got little bars and you want a new TV down your bar, do yourself a favour. Treat your partner or suggest to your partner you get a new TV for your house, and then the one that's left on the wall, just about put it up for sale, you grab it and put it down your pub. Your garden bar, pub, shed, whatever you want to call it, man cave. Could sell this one I suppose, but anyway. So the Panasonic one I had on my wall, I just put up for sale on Facebook. Just reminded me I've got to make a phone call, because my mate Graham, some of you have met him, I've got a missed call from him. So I'm going to phone him up. I think he always phones me on bloody Facebook, I think. Call back. Oh, it's a Facebook one, look. He loves a Facebook call. Oh, here we go. No answer, he's gone to bed. Come on, you knobber. Oh, should I put... Well, that's a shame I missed his call. I'll call him again in a minute, because I think it was after the TV, because he put on one of the pub selling groups. He put on one of the pub selling groups. Is it be any good for me? I think he's got a TV already, but he said, would it be any good for me? And then I got this guy on my phone on silent, because I put it on silent every now and again. I put on the Facebook group, the pub shed selling group, whatever one it was, there's loads of them, isn't there? He put in there, would it be any good for my man cave? I said, yeah, absolutely. And then I've got a missed call, because I went out to shower. I got a missed call from him, so it's a bit of a shame. But I might put it as sold or pending in a minute actually, so I need to have that. I've got a feeling I might do a little deal with him. How's this sound, right? Because if you watch my other videos, Graham, he loves a beer and he loves going to B&M's, his favourite shop's beer. I'm tempted to say, look Graham, because I wanted 40 quid for it, I'm tempted to say, look Graham, you go to B&M's, you treat me to as many beers as you think it's worth. Surprise me, yeah? Come back with a box of beers for Johnny Boy, we'll do a little deal. You give me a box of multi-talented beers, be it 20 quid's worth, 30 quid worth, 100 quid's worth, whatever. 100 quid's worth would be nice. Yeah. You give me a load of beers, you can have the TV. Happy days, in my opinion, job's a good one. So, the news is, I won't tell you what company it is, but my son works for a company in Southend. A few years back, they wanted him to go to America. He flew back from Mallorca, just cut his holidays short, which was gutted about. Then he drove to up north to speak to the management and that. And there's a crowd going to go to America. They bought some showrooms out there, whatever. Anyway, companies out there, and they wanted them at front. He showed companies and trained people up in America. And he sort of had interviews left, right, and centre within his company. And he got the job. Gutted. He was going to move out there. We were gutted, me and the missus and family. Really gutted. I couldn't, you know. I'm not sure he would have lasted out there, but I don't know. So that all happened. It got cancelled, luckily for us. Not unluckily for him, but luckily for us. I shouldn't really say it, but I didn't want him to go, obviously. He's my son. And we just started getting back into fishing, carp fishing at the time. So I got all the gear and that. We started going out, bivvying up like overnight, good laughs with the lads and that and family. And he's going to go to America, so we was gutted about that. And that all got stopped because of COVID. That all went Pete's on. So, yeah, COVID coming on put a stop to it, so it all sort of got cancelled. He carried on working in Southend for the company, on and off with furloughed and that, whatever happens. And then he got a phone call the other day, last week. I just got in from work myself and he got a phone call. There were two managers on the phone. Joe, what's your situation? Again, living at home, got a girlfriend, no. Married, no. Do you want to go to America for 3 months? Luckily, it's only 3 months. I'm hoping it's only 3 months. He comes back and that's it. We don't him going anymore. I don't even moving out there or anything. I hope I don't meet anyone out there. Because I don't want that happening. I don't want to lose my favourite. Well, not my favourite, but one of my kids. They're all my favourites, but... So I'm hoping he goes out, has a good time, comes back, and that's it. But anyway, cut a long story short, yeah, so luckily for us, he's just finished doing most of decorating with me, because he's the one that drew up the chart of what work we've got to do. He's a bit of a boss man, he kicks my backside basically, so all I've got to do now downstairs is the skirting and re-oil up the doors that I bought and do the skirting and take the plastic off the windows of the skirting, bits and bobs. Bit more work to do on the conservatory, but that's pretty much it. Then we've got to do upstairs, but that's another setup. So he just sort of finished helping me out with that, and then he gets his phone call. Anyway, he went up north, cut a long story short, he had to go to work, look, I'm going to America, so he's going to America for 3 bloody months. So if there's anyone in America watching, yeah, I think Milford, I think it's going to Massachusetts, is it? Boston, Wales, Bottle of Water, I don't know, Milford. He was working out there for 3 months, so yeah, if you want, pop in and have a drink with him. So, I'm looking for, he's gone away this weekend, then he's coming back. He's going to, because of the lockdown situation, I think he's got to go to Gatwick on Friday, stay in a hotel, then he's flying out to Mexico, stay in a real nice hotel for 2 weeks in Cancun, and the hotel's right on the beach. He's got a quarantine there apparently, before he goes into America, because the Americans won't let the UK people in. Because apparently the UK strain, it's called the Americans, is the worst one in the world. But we say the same about that one, but yeah. So I'm a bit gutted about losing my son for 3 months, I must admit. I'm hoping the main thing is he's safe and he enjoys it, you know. But with the internet now, I put my phone off silent actually, because I get a phone call. But with the internet now, while I'm talking, I'm going to phone up. I'm going to phone back thingy. If I can find the number. Don't know how you do it. Facebook call, is it? How do you do Facebook phone calls? Check that out. Right. So with the internet now and all this stuff, Facebook timing and video calls and WhatsApping, it's only like a phone call away. I know it's a different time zone, but it's really pretty cool. So that's Joe off for 3 months. Oh, that's what I was going to say. He's off for 3 months, but great. Lives, get him on the lives. So when we do the next live, well, in a couple of weeks, if we go live, we'll do a late one and get him on. That'll embarrass him. Get his mates and his forum going out there, so that'd be funny. Like to see my son live. He can come on as a guest. That's a good idea, bring him on as a guest. Oh, so the other good news was, that's bad news, him going away. Good news was, if you watched my other video, the live with a guest from the Mighty Oak Brewery, Jamie, cheers Jamie Bud, from the Mighty Oak Brewery, Jamie came along and told us all about the, when I wasn't interrupting him, Jamie came along and told us all about the, how they brew beer, etc. Very informative. Well, yeah, sorry. My son and missus were watching it indoors, having a laugh, because they was like, nothing on TV. A lot of people had boys, and I thought they'd watch my live. Next minute, my son's got involved. He's not a big drinker, really, don't really. But he phoned up and ordered some beers. Got them delivered to himself, cheeky bugger. From my local brewery, got his beers delivered. But he don't really drink a lot. He's not even had one. Dad, I'm going to America now. All right, son. We can do your beers, mate. They might go off. Oh, you better have them, Dad. So I brought them down here. Got on the old shelf there. Look good, they do. Got a mixture. Kings, Jake the Snakes, all the ones we spoke about in the other. So click on one of the buttons somewhere along the line, you'll see on the other videos, you'll see the yeah, click on one of the buttons, you'll see the beers that they do, the selection of beers they do. And yeah, so I've got his beers, so that's a bit of good news come out of it. Let me just turn this TV over, because this is, well, it does do the sound, that one. Does it work the old? Yeah, it's got on the Fire Stick, this. I think it only works on the Fire. Does it work on? No, I should be able to watch TV, shouldn't I? BBC iPlayer Live. Oh, cold down here. Is that heating on? Let me just find, what was on TV? The something I wanted to watch. Yeah, snooker was on, wasn't it? I was getting into that snooker. See if we can put a snooker on. Live. What's that all about? You're no longer watching the BBC? Oh, I don't know what that's all. I might have to sign on or something. Kind of a bit doolally here. BBC iPlayer loading. I've not used this down here yet, all of it. I've just been using the Fire Stick. Channels. I think it's channel 4. Watch live. See if it works. Yeah, see it's working. Got the old snooker on. You can see that. Oh, that's weird. The other TV's still showing the Fire Stick. I didn't know that happened. Ah. That's connected through that. That's funny. Yeah, that's good, because it's a smart TV, this new one. Oh, that's good. I've just discovered. So, well, I've got a splitter box on here. So the Fire Stick splitter thing's going through this TV, bypassing through to this TV behind us. And then I've got another channel on here. It's like being down a proper pub, isn't it? I've got the snooker on one channel, I've got the football on another channel. Because this is iPlayer through the smart TV. Because the other TV wasn't a smart TV, this is a smart TV. So not I've got the Fire Stick plugged in. I've got the Fire Stick plugged in this TV. I've got these smart TV channels as well. And that's connected to Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, Morgan, yeah, I forgot. Ethernet or Ethernet cable. Another little job my son done before he flies to America. We drilled some holes through the walls. He got the. I should have bought one ready made up really, but it's not a weatherproof lead. But I got a lead. I had some cable already. Ethernet or Ethernet, whatever you call it. I had to wire them up myself. Bit awkward. RJ45, whatever they are, I don't know. So I thought little plug that in. So I've now got. I was going to do a lot of hotspot down, and that never worked. Excuse me, I'm getting a bit cold. So I've got now in the corner here. I've got the laptop, and I've got the Ethernet or Ethernet. We're going to go coming through the wall. And I've got a reel of it outside because I've not sealed the hole up there. It doesn't really matter. I was going to put some silicone there, but I'm not going to. I might do, but I'm going to pull a load of cable through. So my laptop there, as I say, I tried to convert a router into a. I tried to convert a router into a hotspot. I've looked on the internet. I've done it before. I wanted to make it a hotspot, like a Life of John, the pub name hotspot, a wire hotspot, and also no, it played about. It's an old router. It's not worth it. Like my son said, it's not worth it. So I've got a Wi-Fi disc from BT in the corner there. That works okay. But I've also got the lead coming straight through the wall there, straight into my laptop. So if we do the lives next time we do a live, I can pretty much move that laptop where I want to here, to the bar, anywhere in this building really, because the lead's quite long, and that's plugged straight into the internet. So that should be less laggy. That's cool, and this TV's a good picture as well. So that's that news. Yeah, we're getting also, the bloke's been up the telegraph pole for the last couple of weeks in our little village. I think we're getting fibre soon, so happy days there. We'll be the first to sign up. They've done all the fibre cable apparently, we're supposed to, and it's all wrapped up the cable in a roll, ready to go. So we're having some of that soon. Let's go live. I called my mate, there's 2 companies in this area doing it, so you've got a bit of competition at least. So we'll sign up with that, I suppose. That will be, because the internet we get is alright at the moment, BT internet, but the downside is the downloading. No, it's not. The downside is the uploading. I can connect to the net okay actually, but it's the when I upload videos, it takes ages. All year my son said, Dad, what are you doing? It's not important. No one wants to watch your videos. It's not important. And my son is on the internet all the time, 24/7. Doesn't give anyone else a break. I'm trying to upload a little 10-minute video. and it takes forever. If you want snooker, it don't matter, I'm not watching that TV. So there's a good picture of that on there. So yeah, whoever buys my TV, you want a Fire Stick plugged in the back with to make it into a smart TV, I suppose. So that's it. Merchandise is still for sale. I'm not interested if it sells or not. Raffle tickets for the drone are still for sale. Let me get that drone. Nothing wrong with it, I'll show you. Right, raffle tickets for the drone, right? It's not a con. $4.95 a ticket, or buy a t-shirt and get a ticket for free. This is what you're getting for your money, people. If I look a bit sad and tired, I am, because I'm knackered. Right, let me move in closer. Boxed. I won't tip it up too much, it'll fall out. Controller. Drone. The battery's in there somewhere, and the leads. The little propeller guard, I'll take that off because I put it on myself. So it's got the stickers on it still. Excuse me. Because it's meant to be, it's a refurbed one or brand new, I do not know. If you hear this, read the story about my drone. That's the puppy, look. See, look, the back, I think the battery's in it. Come on, people. $4.95 a ticket, you can't go wrong. Woohoo! I love that sound. That's the DJI sound. Do-do-do. Camera, it's all ready to go. Turn it off. That's been refurbed. Well, basically, my one went in a fishing lake. I won't bore the story. My one went in a fishing lake, sent off repair. Meanwhile, I bought the new model up, the Mini 2, so the Mini 1, sent it back to me, refurbed, repaired. Do not know. I don't think this is my drone. I think it almost looks, to me, brand spanking new. And I can't see them repairing these, because my one went in a lake, fishing lake. Have I said that? Yeah. I can't see them repairing these little drones. I think they pretend they repair them. I think they just send them out to you. This fly, good little drones, these lovely little drones these are. I'm selling 66 tickets, I'm trying to sell 66 tickets, I think, $4.95 a ticket. I'm just putting a little guard thing. $4.95 a ticket, I'm going to do a live draw when the tickets are sold, or I get 1,000 subscribers, whatever is the soonest. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Right, just got these little rubber propeller guard things I put on, they go on like that. Hold the propellers together. I bought it when I had it. It was extra myself. Just keep them. Just tuck them in. You don't need it really. Just because it's a bit tidy. But with a Mini 2, you get a similar thing with it. So that goes like that. Just keeps it like a little bit neat. So little camera on the front. Obviously, that's got a lens guard on at the moment. There you go, people. It's not fake. It's not a con. $4.95. Go to lifeofjohn.club. That's the website. www.lifeofjohn.club. And the raffle tickets are on there for sale, or there's a couple of t-shirts on there. One of those t-shirts, or if you purchase one of the t-shirts, you get a free entry. 66 tickets for sale. I'm not sure how many sold already, but 66 tickets are for sale for this drone. What's the date today? The 26th of April, whatever we're in now, 2021. So if you watch this tonight or tomorrow, whenever it goes up, there's still raffle tickets. Website www.lifeofjohn.club. You might be better off buying one of the t-shirts and then you get a free entry to the raffle. Actually, I'd rather you not do that. Buy a raffle ticket. When I sold 66, we're doing a live draw on a Friday night live. There's a random generator, Google random generator. I'll get a computer, we'll pick a random number live in front of everyone, and you can win yourself a drone. Or you can, if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna shut the raffle down and do the draw. If I do that, I'll probably be out of pocket. That's how good I am now. That's how nice I am. Lovely little bit. Oh, lovely bit of kit. Taking a while to do all that. Hopefully we'll be out going on soon, won't we? So that's the drone. Let's put it in the box. Look, the official box from DJI. Invoice. Non-commercial value apparently from DJI. I think it came from, where did it come from? Netherlands or something. Blah blah blah. I'll take that off, obviously. Reason for export return. Yeah, got stuck in customs for a little while. So that is going to some lucky winner. Tickets for set on sale now. That's pretty much quite a bit of the news we've got so far, people. That's the drone. Facebook page, Life of John Facebook page now. Have a few people on there that want to have a chat after the lives or whatever, or just post up their photographs. Is it end of May we're doing a pub shed competition for? I've done a little box of goodies, pub shed competition, free out of my own pocket, free. Send 5 photographs to, I can't remember the website address, email address, sorry. I'll put it below when I finish this video. Send up 5 photographs of your bar, interior and exterior shots, and a friend of mine, myself and a friend of mine are going to do a random. I've uploaded them to Google. We're going to do a flick through them one day with a couple of drinks and decide who we think's best. I don't even know the criteria for best yet. I think my mate's going to sort that out. He does all that sort of stuff. It won't be the one that's had the most money spent on it. We're gonna mark them sort of. It'll be different criteria anyway, you know. Originality, style, whatever. That's that. I wanted to mention one thing. Yeah, so now I'm decorating a load of crap down outside the bar, down outside the house. P-gate. What's that say to you, P-gate? What's that actually mean, P-gate? Well, what it means to me. What it means to me is, because we've been doing some decorating at home, we bought a new TV, we treated ourselves to some new furniture before Christmas, and it only got delivered a little while ago. We've got these, like I mentioned before, little recliner chairs each now. I'm bloody cold. Is that heater on? Check that bloody heater. Can't feel it. Yeah, it's not that good. I've swapped out. Oh, I'm gonna go and get me blanket. I swapped out my gas heater that I recommended to a little electric heater, and it doesn't seem to be throwing the heat up so much. So just check the settings on it, and I'll be back in a sec. Right, I might move next to the red actually. It's not as good as the gas. I've got gas here as well, but that's tucked around the back. I might sit up on my favourite seat. I ain't sat there for ages. Right, let's spin the camera and let's move places. You've seen my new cushions now. You've seen my new furniture. You've seen my golf trophies and my fishing trophies. Fishing trophy over there. You've seen my new sign. Let's spin it around and sit in my favourite chair. The gas heater's tucked away. The gas bottle's outside. I've got the electric radiator now. That's for the warmer weather, but it's not warm tonight. So I'm going to change seats, I think. I'll see you in a bit. That's better. Back in my old favourite seat. This is what I mean. This is what I was getting the ump. I'm back in my favourite seat now. Rad's on below my feet here. Below my legs. That heat rising. Lovely. I can sit down and relax now. TV on behind the other TV. Snooker's on both TVs now. Jukebox is switched off. I can relax now. That furniture, I'm quite pleased with the furniture. Where we've just come from just now, I'm quite pleased with those seats. They look alright, the old bed. Like I say, I got them from Homescapes in the UK. Homescapes. Tapping booster cushions. You want the 50 by 50 ones. Well, depends on your size. Not the thickest cushions in the world. Alright for my bum, my little bum. P-gate. Yeah. So P-gate started tonight actually. So we bought some new furniture, and instead of leather we got cloth furniture now. Sort of recliner chairs and bits and bobs or whatever. You know, trying to look after it. I don't think it will last as long as leather, because you can spill food. We eat on our furniture a lot. Don't eat on the furniture. We sit on the furniture and eat, you know. And today we had a dinner and there's peas involved. And my missus, well, she dropped a pea on the furniture and it went down the side of the chair. I'll be fair, she admitted it, she only like, I didn't even know, but I saw roughly what was going on. Drop the pee, and you do not want pee on the cloth furniture. I'm talking pee. I'm talking, when I say pee, I'm talking about a little green round thing for our American cousins and that, you know. But while I changed seats from there to there and turned the camera off and we moved places, noticed I replenished myself with more beer. Let me put a new battery in. The camera went a bit weirdo then. It's playing up. Oh, right, I'm back. Camera had a little blip. You got to watch these GoPro. I'm using a GoPro at the moment. You got to watch them. They get a bit warm. The battery's getting low. They get a bit warm. They cut out sometimes. They just cut out for no reason. It's making weird noises. I've lost my favourite. I've had a title. There's a distinct lack of bottle openers in this place, which is a bloody knife. I've lost my favourite bottle opener, which was that big. I reckon your mate's nicked it. Can't do. I wonder if people come down these bars, you know, go on bars, they think it's like being down a proper pub. I bet they do, you know. I bet they want to walk out with glasses in their round bags and that, you know. They come for a drink, they think it's down a pub, they forget it's your mates. They think they're down a local boozer, don't they? They start nicking your glasses and your bottle openers, I think. Well, if you want to send me a bottle opener, feel free, people. My favourite one, which was like a metal solid one, that went sort of disappears. I've got a small one, which I think I've taken up to the house. Now, can I stretch over and use this one here? Fixed to the bar, without making myself look too fat. Can I reach over here? It's a bit awkward. Oh, mate, this is a bit... What I should have done while I was up, I should have just used that bottle opener over there. I can't get it. Hang on, what's happening? That's twisted. Hang on. I got it. I can't do it backwards. Oh, mate. Bleed now. God, man can't get drunk down here, can they? It's a joke, isn't it? Oh, that's unbelievable. I ain't got a bottle up my own boozer. Sorry about this, people. Be back in a minute. Oh. I must have a bottle opener somewhere. It's unbelievable, wasn't it? I'm gutted about my favourite bottle opener. I think it was a lizard, I think it came from abroad, like a metal one with like a lizard thing on it. Sorry about that, people. I'm back. I sound like an old man, don't I? Oh, settle down. That's better. I'm trying to relax here. I hate that when you go out for a drink, you can't relax. Oh, put your feet up. Down your own pub, you put your feet up, do what you want. Oi, look out. Easy, tiger. Oh, I'll tell you what, I forgot. Oh, that's better. Alexa, switch on the strip light.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off ceiling.
Okay.
That's better. Can you see me? Alexa, turn on bar.
Okay.
That's better. Forgot all about that. Right, getting carried away. That's because I come out and it's a bit it was daylight earlier. Right, let's make sure this one's finished. What ones have we finished? Finish this one first. That's better. Oh, relax now. I have to get some bottle openers. Those cushions, because I've got the dark decor, the dark wood, and I've got a couple of pub stalls over there. Bit dark the chairs are, the red, dark red, you know, the red you get. The cushions look alright, they do. They go good. They're good for the money. It's worth looking up if you've not got anything in your pub yet. With these strip lights, the LED lights, I've got them on the fluctuating light, whatever, different colours. You get like a light, it goes dark red. I can't show, well, I could show you, look, it looks nice. Dark red, light red, dark red, light red, blah, blah, blah. It's quite ambient, if that's the word. Ambient, I like that word. Quite calming, I feel quite calm now. Let me have a beer, hang on. I want to tell you something about Peagate. So, first person that I know of in our household to drop food on the new furniture. To be fair, she admitted it, and it was a pea. And it went down the side of the chair somewhere. she was hunting the high and low with her arm down the side, getting her arms, nearly had her arms, and he took her arm off because it's. If I'd pressed the button, because we've got these electric recliner chairs, that would have been an ideal deal. That would have been an ideal opportunity for me to press the recline button. It would have cut her arm off, I think, and then we could have got some sort of insurance payout, and I'm sure we could have claimed off this furniture company for severing someone's arm with a electronic recliner chair, because there's no warnings on there saying don't put your arm down the side. There's no warning saying don't put your arm down the side, hazard of chopping arm off. But it reminded me, the reason I say it's P-gate, it reminded me of an old friend of mine from the old days. I used to call him Dicko, because he used to wind him up, so he didn't like being called Dicko, but his name was Richard. So I called him Dicko because it wound him up. But it reminded me of the old golf days when I used to play golf with him. This P-gate reminds me of golf. The reason being, you're probably wondering why, the reason being is she was hunting the high and low for this P, couldn't find it anywhere, and all of a sudden found it, and I'm not sure, I'm not going to argue the case whether she found it or not. Did she find it or did she not find it? I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not here to go down that road of going on about P's, but it reminded me of your old mate Dicko. What's she doing up there? It reminded me of my old mate Dicko, right? We used to go golf, and he wasn't the best golfer in the world, and he'd lose his ball in the rough, or wherever. He'd lose it anyway. He would lose his ball every sort of shot, you know. And we'd spend ages and ages looking for his fucking golf ball. You couldn't find it. Right, take the shot, you know, take a shot. You lost your ball, add to your points. You lost your shot, take a shot. And then we'd hunt everywhere, you know, and we'd look everywhere for this golf. I remember the good days, actually, a nice bit of exercise. I used to like the old golf, actually, playing golf. But he was one of those people that all of a sudden found it. What? No, we looked over there, mate. No, I found it. I can take a shot from here. Oh, that's weird. Because he wasn't there a minute ago and I looked. You must have walked right past it. No way. And I think it was the old hole in the pocket jobby. I swear he had the old hole in the pocket. He used to drop one down, you know, out of his pocket. Little white board. What we should have done with him, we should have marked his ball up with some lettering. I should have put a little mark on it. That's how little I trusted him. I should have marked it up with some lettering in my initials, like a magician does, you know, to cards. And only then we would have known if it was his ball or not. But just as you're about to say, sorry, you can't take, you know, drop, what is it, 2 shots you take? I don't know, I can't remember now. I ain't played so bleeding long. I used to like the old golf, but he'd always find it. And it usually was in a better position and further forward than he was ever driven before in his life, you know. You know, he'd be on the tee, he'd lose his ball, and then he'd find it like right by the green. You know, par 4. Reminded me of her P. I didn't say anything, but you know, found it, and I'm thinking, did you really find that P, or was it a drop P? You're pretending that you found it to put me off the scent that really the P is stuck in the furniture somewhere, and now we have the first bit of food on that furniture. That's the start of it, because we haven't had that furniture long. That's the start of it. Once it's a P, next minute it's be a bean, baked bean. Before you know it, your bacon's down there, your sausages down there, a lot, you know what I mean? You've got a full Monty breakfast down there. And you don't know that, because that won't be like leather. You won't be able to just wipe that off. But a green pea is the worst one on cloth furniture. I know that from experience, especially in your clothes and your backside. We've all had a green pea stuck on our backside before, haven't we? Horrible. As long as you don't go out like it, but got me thinking about the old golf. Dicko. Cheating. I better be careful what I say, because I think he subscribes, I think he watches sometimes, he comes on the lives. But yeah, he always used to drop a ball. He must have been out of his pocket. Must have been. So annoying. My golf, when I used to play years ago, we used to do society days from down a pub. And those 2 trophies there, one's longest drive, one's a bum round. I didn't deserve that bum round one. Longest drive, I was playing with some good golfers, and I did get longest drive because I stayed on the fairway. A couple of people outdrove me, but they weren't on the fairway. That's the rules. The bum round, when you're on a society day, people panic, especially from a pub. No one wants to be embarrassed. Now, I don't really care, really. I just think it's a laugh, you know. I'm not the best golfer in the world. I never have been. But people would, there's people that would not lose whatever. Especially my mate, old Dicko. But there's people that would not lose, didn't want to lose face. They had to. They didn't want to come. I didn't know I was last that day. I must admit, I didn't know I was last. Maybe I should have cheated, but I just played by the book, played it down the line, played by the book, and I got bum round. No way did I get the worse score than anyone else. No way. But everyone cheats. Everyone. When you got society days, there's a crowd, yeah. I'm talking a proper society day. I'm talking meet down the pub, have a beer, get to the golf club. In the old days, it was like breakfast and a beer. Was it 9 holes? Back for ham, egg and chips. More beers, too many beers, got a bit naughty. Then you got to go out and play 18 holes, and that's what kills you. That sorts out the men from the boys when you play golf properly like that all day. And the guys, you get your sneaky ones that don't drink, but you know, we all have a drink, ham, egg and chips, load of ketchup. Then you're meant to go and play 18 holes without a buggy. I think it's the bum round trophy. Cool, that's Kings. You notice the difference between the two beers there. Jameson and Kings. Citra hot. Caught me by surprise, that one. So that's 4.2. You'll notice, I think it's a bum round trophy. It's broken in half. I think I glued it because one of the trophies. I went down the pub. We all went to finish the game in the old days. This was. And you all meet down the pub to hand out the trophies. A proper all-day session, that is. Proper all-day session. All get in the pub. You know, crowd, yeah, 20, all piled in. Dish out the trophies, read out the points and embarrass each other. So I got longest drive. Well done, Johnny boy. Bum round, Johnny boy. How embarrassing. I remember the missus picking me up and I was so drunk I dropped the trophy on the floor. I remember that. Luckily the longest drive one was alright. The bum round I snapped in half, but I glued it. Bit of a laugh, wasn't it? Bit of a story. So that's my life. That's life of John. Tonight. One other thing I was going to mention. You know what? This is what point where I got to cut the camera because I can't remember what it was. I spoke all that time without a break. P-gate. I won't mention the drivers on the road. We'll say that for another time. Long story short, they've all gone mad. Lockdown's nearly coming to an end in the UK and they've all gone bleeding mad. There's cars there's cars everywhere, traffic everywhere. Absolutely manic. Everyone in the wrong bleeding lanes. Briefly, hello to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you watching. Especially, well, all the new subscribers, but especially I get quite chuffed when people from foreign lands pop on and say hello. Oh, white's down. I get quite chuffed when people from foreign lands say hello, from Philadelphia. I think some come on the other day. Philadelphia, Canada, Hungary. Well, Slovakia. Oh, it's just nice when people from other places watch your channel and sort of like what you're doing, like what you're up to. Ah, that's what I was going to mention. Why haven't I done part 2? If you're watching this, why haven't I done part 2 of the beer making video series? Now, I'm a bit nervous. Not nervous, but I want to get it right, and I've made notes now. All these videos are different that you watch. Temperature's different, and it's the sterilisation that I'm worried about. But I was going to do it tonight. Came home today, all in the mood to do it. The bar's clear now, so I want to do it down the bar. I've got no water supply in my bar, so I'm going to go in and out of the house and sort of cut the video. Here's one I made earlier, you know, water's done there, hot water, sterilisation tablets or whatever. And then I'm going to do a sort of, that's part 2 video of the beer. Part 1's the introduction, the bits of bulk, done that. Part 2 will be the beer making. Part 3 is going to be like the fermentation fridge, because I'm being posh. I've got a fermentation fridge. That's going to be like a fridge, my beer in a bag fridge. Oh, I'll clean the lines. I'll clean the floor around the back there. I've got on my hands and knees and mopped that the other day because it's getting a bit sticky like a proper bar. A bit smelly, so I've done that, and I've wiped all the fridge out, and I took the beer in a bag out, the old beer in a bag. If you watch my other videos, you'll see that I pull beer through the pump. So I've done that. Cleaned the fridge out. I've got to make a little shelf. I've got to reinforce the shelf. You can't put the beer on the glass. Luckily, the beer fits in. I didn't think it was going to fit in. It fits in. The barrel fits in. A fermentation fridge is where you put like a heater in there and a probe into your beer. So I'm going to do all that. I bought a heater and I bought this. Man, what's it called again? Is it called a bloody? I've got it here somewhere, haven't I? What is it called? I packed it away earlier because I'm going to send it back. Can't remember. Inkwell, Thermo, don't know. I can't remember. Shall I have a little look? Can I get on my back so I'll have a look? Shall I not bother? I'll have a look. I'll have a look. I don't keep saying it wrong. I always say it wrong. I don't want to say it wrong. I'll get up. Don't worry about me. Stretch my legs. Let's have a look. What we got? Right. Where did I put it? I can't even find a bleeding thing now. Oh, bear with me, people. Bear with me. I've got my heater there. What do I do with it? Oh, I'm not sending that back then, am I? I've bloody lost the thing. La 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 la. La 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 la. One banana, two banana, three banana, four. Where are you? Oh, I know. It's underneath that. Aha! There you are. You little puppy. Inkbird temperature probe. Smart home and smart life. Inkbird. They rate these. So this is an Inkbird. That's the brand, the make of it. Now I haven't told anyone yet what I'm going to do, but I bought this. I was happy about it. I bought this, which is a probe. I bought what's called a thermo well. I've mentioned it before, that goes inside me. I know nothing about brewing, by the way. I'm just buying stuff. A thermo well that goes inside the lid. A stainless steel tube goes inside the lid of the fermentation bucket. And then a probe from this Inkbird thingamajig goes into the fridge, into the probe. And then the probe, no, that's it. And I've got a little bath heater that you put in greenhouses as well. So the bar heater plugs into the Inkbird. And then the probe, the fridge plugs into the Inkbird. And then the probe monitors the temperature of the beer. So you set your temperature, say 20 degrees, I think, Celsius. Is that right? Don't know, look it up. Then you set a plus and minus thing. It's got an alarm on it and all that. If it goes above or below these temperatures for some reason, the fridge is packed up or something's gone wrong, an alarm goes off. And I was watching a video on it. I thought, oh, so I was originally going to get the Wi-Fi one, but an extra tenner, I think. I thought, I don't really want to spend too much money. I know nothing about what I'm doing really. I've got enough Wi-Fi stuff down here already, and I thought it's going a bit mad really. I don't want more Wi-Fi on my phone because I've got loads of stuff on my phone. And I was all set to come down here tonight as I do it. I was looking on a video on YouTube how to use these things, how to set it up, how to adjust the temperature. And they say you set it at 20, then you put +3, -3. Well, this guy put +0.3, -0.3. So if it fluctuates between our temperatures, it alarms out. It sets up. So what it does, it will turn the heater off, turn the fridge on and off. They're meant to be quite good. You've got some sort of delay, a 3 or 4 minute delay you can set as well, so it doesn't kick in straight away. So if it drops to a certain temperature, it's got a delay, so it doesn't keep going on, off. What I think anyway. So I bought this one. So I already paid for it weeks ago. That's paid for. So so it's gone now. That money's this beer. And then I thought, right, I'll set it up tonight, make me beer. I'll do the one video making me beer, and that's one video out of the way. But once I've made the video, the barrel of beer has to ferment somewhere, and in a certain temperature. I don't know where I was going to put it. So the fermentation fridge was going to be another video. So I'm going to do the beer making, but the beer making and video and fermentation fridge was going to be in the same evening, but 2 separate videos. And I thought, well, I'll make the fermentation fridge. I'll put a little shelf in there, reinforced shelf, not glass. Set up this Inkbird thing. It monitors the temperature. You plug your fridge into one, you plug the heater in the other. I've bought all the bits for it. I was just watching the internet about how to do this thing. And the guy actually had the, don't tell the missus, the guy had the Wi-Fi one, which was an extra tenner. And initially, I didn't want the Wi-Fi one. But when I saw the guy playing about with it, and there's an alarm, so it goes out of range. Say your fridge packs up, and you're at work or indoors in the house, and your fridge packs up, it sets an alarm. And I thought, I don't want the, it's not really, really loud, but I don't want the alarm going off and off and off down my shed with the neighbours and that. Well, not really loud, but they might, people, you know. And if you're, anyway, you haven't got any control over this one, as such, because you're at work, you're out, you're on holiday and all that. And I'm a bit of a gadget freak anyway, and I thought, I like the idea of the Wi-Fi one. So I put a thing on YouTube, not YouTube, Amazon. I've let Amazon know I'm going to send this back. I opened it up, it's not touched it. I've let Amazon know I'm going to send this one back and get a refund. I bought another one, the Wi-Fi one, it was extra tenner. The Wi-Fi one, you set up the same as this one. Sockets on the outside, fridge, heater, cool, hot, blah, blah, blah. They're for greenhouses and stuff like that. Brilliant idea, really. But a Wi-Fi one, you get an app on your phone, obviously, and it connects to it via Wi-Fi. But I've got Wi-Fi down here for the TVs and everything else, so it all works. So if I get a Wi-Fi one, which I've got coming through, I thought if I get a Wi-Fi one, if anything does go wrong, and it gets too cold or too hot, the fridge packs up or the heater packs up or anything goes wrong, not that the beer's, you're that bothered about your beer, you don't want it going wrong, I don't get along going beer, 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 whatever, all bleeding night and annoying people and anyway. So I thought, I quite like the idea of the app, so I can sit indoors watching TV while my kids are watching the monitoring their share prices and their bitcoins and what is it called, electrocurrency? What I can't remember it's called. It's not called electrocurrency, is it? While my youngsters in my family are monitoring their cryptocurrency, you know, a bit out of my league, I can sit there monitoring my beer, right? So I can sit there and I can sit there watching TV indoors. Oh look, my fermentation fridge is at 18.9, you know, and I can adjust it there and then. Pretty cool, I thought. So yeah, so I've got the Wi-Fi one coming. Hence, I was going to do a bit tonight, but it started raining. I thought, oh no, you know what? I'll do this video tonight with a little chit chat with the lads and lasses, English, Irish, Scotsmen, and all sorts of other people from all over the world. We'll have a beer together. You can watch this one. These are good, these videos, because you can watch this when you want. And I do listen to feedback, and a couple of people said, look, we prefer the rambles. You can watch them when you want, which you can. No one likes the lives. Different people jump on board the live. Some people don't want to show their faces. So all you got is a little comment in the corner. This one you can watch at your leisure. Like it or not. If you don't want to watch it, turn it off. If you want to watch it, you sit and watch it. Sorry if I've bored you too long. I came out tonight thinking, what am I going to talk about? Nearly 2 hours later, we're still here. But the snooker's on though, so I'm watching that. Trump 5, I missed it. So yeah, that's my last little bit of information I'm giving you. It's about this. I quite like the idea of sitting indoors monitoring the temperature of my fermentation fridge, which I've not done yet. I've not built yet, not even done the beer yet. But it's just getting balls as well. It's getting the balls to do it. I watched so many videos, I've made notes about what to do. I need a bit, my brother-in-law said, he's done it before, he said, you do need a bit of time, you can't rush it, you need a bit of time. So I'm going to probably do it. I'm off Friday, I'm about Friday, so I'm going to probably do it Friday morning. And I'll video doing that. I'll do the fermentation fridge first, make that and film that. Then I'm going to make the beer, but the video is going to be posted at a different time probably. Because I think, well, subject to this, I think this is meant to be coming through Friday. I only had 2 left in stock. This is meant to be coming through Friday. So you write off the money for this, because I'm going to send this back, so I'm getting the money for this. So really, the other one has only cost me a tenner, really. Although more money's going to let me 40 quid's going to let me bank. It just come up on the screen there. Time since last pot. And when we say pot, we're not talking about smoking, we're talking about snooker. 26 minutes. That's a long time for no one to pot a ball. It must be a bit boring watching that. So what does that mean, long since last pot, 26 minutes? I suppose that means they haven't potted a ball for 26 minutes. I know that. But does that mean that they've been snooping each other, I suppose? Yeah, that's what they've been doing, obviously. He's on the black now, he's got the black. Trump 13, Murphy 8. I think Trump's the champion now. I don't really follow snooker. I used to follow snooker a lot of years ago. Yeah. I was thinking earlier, I can't remember the points of the black colours. Black, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can't remember. On the red. Screw back to the blue, down the middle pocket. Do Americans watch snooker, I wonder? And Canadian people watch snooker? I don't know. I've noticed they've got women refs now, and they've got not many women playing it. They've got women referees now. That's the story of the why I've been so late with my beer video. Sorry about that, people. I've got a kettle down here so I can warm some water up in here, because I'm trying to make it all down here and then fit it into my fridge, and then the fermentation fridge. It's the sterilisation. I'm a bit pardon me, I'm a bit worried about all the sterilisation and getting everything clean and that, you know. Apparently though, I'm lucky I suppose, but I've got all this stuff because most people just buy this kit and they make the beer and they stick it in their cupboard. They reckon the fermentation of fridge, the method I'm doing, if it works out, it's meant to bring your beer quality on 100%. It's just the fermentation process is fixed, you know. I think you can adjust you put it in the fridge at the beginning for a certain temperature for a couple of days. You don't. So if I've got the Wi-Fi one, I'm not even going to go down there. I just order the temperature and we come from your chair. She won't even know what I'm doing. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle on the old phone. That's the old beer fermentation process altered. I think you can do like a cold thing or a warm thing at the very end of the fermentation process or something. I don't know. I don't know what it's all about. I'll have to come down, open the door up and have a little nosy, obviously. Keep an eye on it. So I'll do a video about that as well. I'll probably tell you in the other videos, the beer videos, but yeah, I'm not going to put it in a... I was going to pour the beer through... Like, the plan was, the reason I bought the barrel, I didn't want to muck about putting a load of bottles, and I thought I bought a barrel set, so once it's fermented, you transfer it. Does that come unclipped? Hang on. No, there's a little pin there, doesn't it? So I'm just looking at my lights. Right, I'm going to wrap it up. What was I going to say? Excuse me, I'm knackered. What I was going to say was, sorry, excuse that, it makes everyone yawns now. Everyone watching this is going to yawn. I hate that. It's infectious, weird that. So yeah, the barrel fits in. I bought a barrel set instead of bottle set, so it goes in a fermentation bucket, out of the fermentation bucket into the barrel. I was going to pull the barrel through the pump, like I do my beer in a bag. Quite a few people mentioned, I'll get a corny key and all that. I'm like, nah, do it my way. More money. And then it dawned on me that a beer in a bag is a collapsible bag, so there's a vacuum being pulled. As you're drinking the beer, it's pulling the bag in, isn't it? And it's putting a vacuum, which is fine, because there's no air getting in, because I think it can bag up your beer. Then it dawned on me with the barrel, it won't work like that. It won't be able to pour it through the pump, I don't think, because it's a solid plastic thing. You can't undo the valve, and I don't think. A couple of people said it's not been done before, so I don't think it'll work. Suits me in a way, because once I do my beer eventually, I'm quite looking forward to putting it up on the table, on the bar here, on the end there. Just pour a pint every now and again. I can keep an eye on it a little bit better than just pour a pint out the tap. And a couple of people mentioned corny kegs and all that, so I thought, what's all that corny keg about? Now, why are they on about corny kegs? Get this beer done. If I explain it now, I don't have to explain it in my other video. If I get this beer made at the weekend, and it comes out all right in the barrel, on the bar, fine. The next lot of beer, I might do the corny keg route. The corny keg route, from what I gather, is a stainless steel keg invented by a Mr. Cornelius. I can't remember his first name now. It's something to do with the syrupy drinks you get, the soft drinks you get in pubs, where you've got syrup in it and it puts a gas through it and with water and converts it to a drink. I won't mention the name, but they do this. Holidays are coming to do one of those adverts. It's something to do with the guy Cornelius invented these keg things. And how that works, I think you attach your line to one end of your. So you put your homebrew in the corny keg. Basically, what happens from what I gather, a lot of homebrew people are now using these corny keg things, which is stainless steel. They're leftovers. You can get brand new ones, but cheap copies, I think they are, a lot of them. But you can get the original ones. They sell them in a lot of brewery shops, sell them, and then different qualities, grade A, grade B, grade C, or whatever. Some are dented, some are damaged, some have been re-welded. But I think you can, for not a lot of money, a few quid, but not loads, you can get a Cornelius keg, which is stainless steel drum, basically. You can get a decent one with clean, but been used. And from what I gather, you've got inlet and outlet. You've got an outlet valve, which is your outlet to your beer. Inlet, you can buy quite a big gas canister which goes onto it. So apparently, directly you pour a pint through your pump, the gas. So beer out, gas in, beer out, gas in, beer out. It's always keeping it. Can't even think of the word now. I see it all the time. It's always keeping it gassed up. It's always keeping it under pressure. Then I realised, now I know why. When I bought my valves, I bought 2 for my beer in a bag. I bought a non-return valve. Obviously, it stops the beer flowing back into the beer in the bag. I paid a few quid extra while I was there, and I bought a non-return valve, on-demand valve. And at the time, I wasn't quite sure what the on-demand was. I told a few people on my videos that it's on demand. It only lets beer through when it's on demand. With beer in a bag, it's only on demand when you pull the pump. Right? Didn't quite make sense. It doesn't matter. Let me just check. That's my mate Graham. He's looking for his. No, he's got a bed, I reckon. I want him to have that telly, really. I might mess with him tomorrow. So where was I? So non-return valve stops your beer going flowing back. Great. The on-demand bit of the valve didn't really work in my setup. It didn't need to work because the beer's not being pushed into the pump. I'm pleased now. What I've gathered now is that if I get a corny keg set up with beer out, gas in, it's always putting it under pressure, one in, one out, etc. You do need the on-demand valve that comes into its own, because you've got the non-return valve which stops it returning, and then you've got the on-demand valve, so basically it only lets beer through when you're pulling the pump. Although the gas is going into it, putting it under pressure, the beer will not come through because you've got an on-demand valve, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Confused myself now. I know what I mean. Long story short, get this beer lot done, get it made, get it out of the way, 40 pints, drink it, learn by your mistakes. If I'm happy with it, buy some more. I've got all the kit, buy another little tin for 20 quid, make some more beer later in a couple of months' time, make some more beer, possibly look at getting a corny keg set up, get a second-hand used keg, clean it out or whatever, with a gas on the side, put that into the fridge, the fermentation fridge, if that's all working okay. And I've already got my lines, I've already got my non-return valve and my on-demand valve. Job's a good one. I know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. I'm going to drink up. I'm having an early one tonight. If I had a bell, I'd ring it. Ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, last orders, please. Nice to have a little chat to you people. Hope you had a nice beer. While you've been watching this video, I hope you had a couple of beers along the way. Only on me second, but quite heavy going, these old beers. If my beer tastes like these, this is a little bit stronger. I think Jake the Snake was a little bit. I think I quite prefer that. But anyway, thanks to my son for donating these to me. Delicious hoppy ale with heaps of citra. Brewed in the UK by Mighty Oak. Right, we're calling it a night now, people. Turn the camera off, watch a bit more snooker, and I'll go to beddy, boys. Hope you had a nice couple of drinks. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Lifeofjohn.club is the website where there's some merchandise if you fancy it. Pub signs for sales. Photographs. Some people love the pub signs. Personalised hand engraved pub signs or hand routed. That's www.lifeofjohn.club. Facebook page, Life of John. If you search Facebook, pop along, have a chat on there. We might be doing lives on a Friday, this Friday, not sure, next Friday. We normally do them on a Friday evening. Normally do a midweeker if I'm allowed out, I'm not sure yet. Trying to fit it all in. Plus I'm doing the beer making videos. Hope to get back on the bank soon, do some fishing videos, which is what this channel was originally all about. Got me cushions, got me TVs. I'm hoping, I better message my mate Graham. I'll take that TV off for sale, I think. Like, subscribe, merchandise, Facebook. Raffle tickets for the drone. I showed the drone earlier. It's not a con, all legit. To me it looks new. The controller's not new, obviously. Battery, I think the ticket's £4.95. Just buy one or two. Tenner, you can't go wrong. It's a £250 to an £8 drone. I'm going to turn the lights on and say goodbye. Alexa, turn on ceiling.
Okay.
That's it. This is the goodbye one. Thank you for watching. Ta-da.